Gnarly, the 5-foot boa constrictor, joined the Stark County Terriers at Bob Wren Stadium tonight for hunting and fishing night. Would the copperheads be able to swallow these terriers whole, or would the dogs send the snakes slithering away sadly? What are some of your personal goals that you've kind of set, either for the team or individually?
My first personal goal is to have a perfect practice. After I can get past that perfect practice, then I'll move on to the next one.
It's been nearly 2 years since the Nelsonville York Buckeyes played a basketball game in Ben Wagner Gymnasium, but the River Valley Raiders weren't arriving with any housewarming gifts. It was Pet Appreciation Night here at Bob Wren Stadium, and I'm here with Cinder and Lucy to tell you that at first it looked like the Copperheads had the scouts barking up the wrong tree. I'm Maddie Kuhn, and in sports I will be talking with Justin about Ohio women's basketball's game tonight against Akron. 100 years, 10 miles, 2 teams, 1 rivalry. Jackson Wellston.
Because the kids need to understand, they're not just playing for themselves or playing for the school now, they're playing for history.
The saga began in 1908 as a conference matchup between 2 SCOAL teams. But with city limits as their only separation, the roots of a rivalry were embedded. And those roots still run deep.
The community's nuts. This is crazy for both schools and both towns. With us being less than 7 miles apart from each other, a lot of people work together, they're friends with each other, and they go to church together. This is talked about, like I said, all year round.
Both teams had decades of dominance, but Jackson has the edge in recent history. They've lost only 4 games since 1968, and none in the past 19 years. That doesn't diminish the energy surrounding the game.
It's intense. First game of the year, it really sets the tone for the season. It's always a fun game to play. A lot of trash talking and everything.
The Golden Rockets haven't beaten the Iron Men here since 1988. They think this year will be different.
They've supposedly have the upper hand because they've got, the streak on their hands, but in my eyes, they have more to lose than what we've got. We would much rather be the first team to break the streak than they would be the first team to lose.
Wellston alum and head coach Chris Hutchinson says that while it's the team's 97th meeting, it is unlike the rest.
These two teams have never played. This Wellston team, this Jackson team have never played before. So we just got to go and execute our game plan and come away with the victory.
A new season brings a new chance to become legendary. The best way is to beat the rival. For Gridiron Glory, I'm Maddie Kuhn. In Nelsonville York basketball, there's no more respected name than Klein. A family that lives and breathes the game and considers the gym a second home.
All Kim wanted to do, and Daniel, was go to the gym, and I don't know our life without it, other than a few little glimpses. And I feel like everyone in this house always would get stir crazy, like when we haven't been playing basketball.
The 4 Klein children have embraced the game that their father played and has taught them with an unrivaled passion. Parents Jay and Nikki could not have predicted the impact that one sport would have on their family.
This has been the glue that's kept this family together in a lot of ways. And sometimes we may say, oh, I wish we would have did this, or we wish we would have did that, but when we look back on it, we know basically that this is something that's always been there for us.
Oldest son Blake was the first to don the brown and orange jersey, and Kim fiercely followed in her big brother's footsteps. But the all-time points and assists leader for Nelsonville York basketball credits her determination to her father.
He motivated me pretty much, taught me about self-motivation, and I think it's just that competitive edge that he taught me when I was younger. Makes me want to work hard, makes me want to be the best.
Looking, bounce pass inside to Stalling, back out to Klein, hoist a 3 right corner, got it! Daniel Klein drains a triple.
Now a new chapter is being played out in the Klein saga. As a sophomore, Daniel is already seeing significant minutes playing for his father on the varsity squad and is starting to establish his own identity on the court.
I'm trying to do my best as a leader now. I didn't really step into it until late in the season. I'm looking to be a leader.
Klein is a name synonymous with Nelsonville York basketball, and Jay hopes that is the way it will always be.
The game is in my blood, the game is in our blood, and I think once you get it in your blood, it doesn't leave. I think that at some point it may not be as prevalent though. But then, I look at it this way too. We've got grandkids coming someday probably. So maybe we can just keep on going down the line.